I'm meteorologist Gil Rosette. I'm in New Brunswick, New Jersey, in Johnson Park on this Wednesday afternoon after a frigid day yesterday and record low temperatures. Certainly feeling the change in the air for this afternoon, despite it being cold and well below freezing in the low to mid 20s. Definitely an improvement from what we saw 24 hours ago when we struggled to reach 10 degrees. The core of the cold air is now moving away. Behind it, the air is modifying. It is warming up, relatively speaking, but yes, that is the case. Getting into the low 20s, some mid-20s this afternoon. And the trend will be over the next few days to maintain a milder wind direction. It's been generally out of the north and northwest, bringing in that frigid air, the polar vortex sinking far to the south, bringing in and ushering in that Arctic air and record temperatures, but that's now starting to lift north, and any cold fronts are well off to the east. And over Europe, really, they're starting to feel some of this cold air and stormy weather too. But our weather modifying in terms of temperatures, seeing the sunshine today, seeing it for a time early tomorrow, and in between today and tomorrow, temperatures not moving very much this evening and overnight, maybe upper teens in the far northern and western suburbs to around 20 or low 20, so it's kind of a steady temperature pattern for this evening and for tonight. And then we'll watch the skies remain clear for a time tonight, and then maybe for the early morning hours of Thursday. And then the skies will kind of cloud over during the afternoon tomorrow as we watch a weather system approach us from the west. Now, tomorrow's highs likely to get to freezing in many areas, maybe at 33 or 34 on the Linden, Elizabeth area. Newark may get to that reading. And some of the suburbs may stay stuck in the upper 20s to about low 30s. So when that weather system gets here tomorrow night, some of our temperatures may be marginal around that freezing mark. Although it will be light, some of that may fall in the form of some light snow or light freezing rain. Now, we just went through a freezing rain event a few days ago. I don't believe, I'm fairly confident that this weather system will not produce the same type of icy conditions or any type of accumulating snow. The weather system has been consistently depicted by the weather models to be weak, and it's still doing so even as late as this afternoon's runs. So we're maintaining this idea that whatever precipitation does fall will be very, very light. And I know it doesn't take much when it falls in the form of ice to make it slippery, but I think it will even be less than that. So we'll watch in the next day or so if anything changes with this weather system, but it will be a quick mover. The idea is to focus more on the improving temperatures, the warming trend. 20s today after 10-degree temperatures yesterday, getting to about freezing tomorrow on Thursday, and likely to get to 40 degrees on Friday as we end the week and end that weather system and move that away during the late morning and allow the sunshine, I think, to come back for the afternoon. Now, over the weekend, a much more significant weather system, I believe, will be approaching the area, but as we increase our trend and our chances to get above freezing over the next couple of days, this next weather system will not have the cold air to work with, so we're talking rain, not snow. It might be a heavy rain, especially later in the day on Saturday into Saturday evening, so not the nicest of ways to start off the weekend. Cloudy skies, a couple of sprinkles or light rain Saturday morning, and then increasing chances and increasing intensity in the rain as we go through the second half of the day. Again, with a southerly wind for the first part of the weekend on Saturday, that's the wind direction that allows us to feel milder air. It's not the wind direction we get for the cold and snow. So temperatures likely to get to 50 or above for many areas to begin the weekend, but rain is likely, and that could continue into the first part of Sunday as well. But behind the weather system, no Arctic air, no polar vortex sinking south. That's staying up near the North Pole for now, so the temperatures will not be getting colder as we get into Sunday. In fact, it'll stay around the upper 40s or lower 50s, and no sign of that polar vortex sinking south just yet, so we're likely to start off the new work week on Monday with similar temperatures. Now, by the middle and latter half of next week, there are some indications that at least a piece of that polar vortex, maybe not the same intensity as we just had, but a piece of that is likely to come down and swing through a cold front to bring down the temperatures as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, probably talking about temperatures in the 20s to the lower 30s. So maybe not as harsh, but the trend for next week looks to get colder, especially for the second half. Again, coming back closer to now, looking for that trend for milder weather. We're freezing net today. Despite it being cold in the 20s, that's quite an improvement. Getting to the freezing mark tomorrow. A quick moving weather system likely to move through here Thursday night into Friday. A light precipitation event. We'll try to fine-tune the type and the amounts, see if any changes occur, but I think it'll be pretty quick and not that significant as we end the week. You'll focus more on the feel in that air of temperatures getting to 40 degrees as we end the week, and watch the sunshine end the day as well. Over the weekend, wet for Saturday, could linger into Sunday, but milder temperatures right through the weekend and into early next week. That's pretty much it from here from Johnson Park in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Meteorologist Gil Rosette waiting for that milder weather to continue and keeping the umbrella handy for the upcoming